superstars, Jennifer Hudson, Alicia Keys, powerhouses in both the movie and music worlds. They now have a new movie coming out next week, and it's called The Inevitable Defeat of Mr. and Pete, with Alicia behind the camera as executive producer, also writing on the score, and Jennifer playing Gloria, a single mom who also happens to be a drug addict. Here's a look.
Mister, what's your problem?
My problem? I'm the one with the problem?
You gonna stop talking to me like I'm your damn child. I'm your mother. You think I'm satisfied with this life? I'm not. I'm just trying to get things in order.
You been saying that for how long now? I'm sick of hearing that.
You know what I'm sick of? I'm sick of you.
Oh, it is so powerful. That's right. A Times Square welcome to both of you.
Thank you so much.
I'm telling you, it is a powerful film. It'll make people think. And Jennifer, when you were here last, you were here about Winnie Mandela. Now you're playing a drug addict single mom. You really are stretching yourself.
You know what? That was the challenge in this role, and that was my focus, to be able to stretch myself. And this is definitely a story that's worth being told, so that's why I had to get in there and find my Gloria, which is what I tried to do.
I know, because you said you've been sober all your life.
All my life.
So how did you prepare for the role?
Oh, goodness. I actually sat with an ex-heroin addict. Her name was Lisa, and I just basically chimed into her, and it's like, well, if I don't have anything to connect from, let me find someone to connect to and tell her story, and that's what I tried to do.
And that's what you did so successfully. And Alicia, you're so multi-talented.
Thank you.
And you're credited with being one of the first ones to be a part of this project. As we said, you're wearing two hats. What was it about this that just drew you to it?
Years ago, it had to be over 5 years ago, I sat with George Tillman, who is the director of this piece, and he introduced this script to me that was written by Michael Starberry, and I read the script in one day. I was riveted, I was taken back, and it was the most powerful story of redemption through friendship, and how you don't know who's going to help you out of a situation, and even how you can find your way through something by just hanging on long enough. These two little boys are 12 and 10, and they make it through a very difficult summer in Brooklyn. And in a way, it has funny aspects to it, because life, even in its difficulties, is funny. You know what I mean? And that's what relates you to it, because it's human. It's very real and powerful. These two boys shine on this screen along with Jennifer and Anthony Mackie and Jeffrey Wright. So I had to be a part of it because it was a story that was powerful, and you can't help but feel it.
Let's talk a little bit about the two young actors who play Mr. and Pete, because they are on the screen a lot, and just people are not so familiar with them. Just talk about what it was like to work with them and how they are as young actors.
You know what? I mean, all I could do was follow their lead. They set the bar really high, and they just really dapped into the realness of it, and I just tried to follow their lead. And again, they were there every day, all day, so they were really living it each and every moment, and they did an amazing performance.
Well, they were learning from the best, you and the entire cast and crew. You both have 3-year-old boys.
Mine's 4 now.
Oh, really? Oh, no. How does the time fly by? So do you envision them maybe in music or in movies or anything like that?
I'm not sure. I know that Egypt is definitely very musical, and he's very, he's creative.
Right. I think because, they grew up around, they've been growing up around, what their mummies do. So it makes all the difference. My son, every day we wake up singing a song, That's how we start our day.
Me and Egypt did jam on some music last night. He was...
I love how what'd you jam on last night with Egypt?
He was playing the drums, I was playing the piano. We just...
Exactly, yeah. My baby got drums too. Just not after 9, okay? No drums.
No, not after 9. Children are very important to you, Alicia.
Yes.
We were talking about, we go back a long way, and your benefit, the Black Ball, is going to be celebrating its 10th anniversary coming up in November. Remind people what that's about.
So November 7th is our Black Ball. It's our annual fundraiser from our organization, Keep a Child Alive, which Jennifer is so gracious and supports as well, and you as well. And it is really about raising the funds to provide the medicine for children and families who have AIDS and won't be able to afford it. And AIDS is a very livable, treatable disease if you have the medicine that goes along with it, the antiretrovirals. And so it's about really getting that to the people who need it and the surrounding care and support. So that's what we do on November 7th. And children are very important to me. I think that's why this film was very, very important for us to do. And for me, we have to support our children because they have endless possibilities, but without the opportunity, how can they become who they're meant to be?
And that is highlighted in this beautiful film. We really see that. Alicia, always good to see you. Jennifer, we have Kerry Washington coming tomorrow. that you're, just a little bit.
October 11th for the film.
Y'all cannot. That's right. The Inevitable Defeat of Mr. and Pete comes out a week from Friday. You'll want to check that out on October 11th. Coming up, style guru Greta Monahan is giving super fast makeovers this morning.